Okay, I've never commented over something like this, but I figured I'm probably gonna start doing it on YouTube just as like a side thing. So why not embarrass myself doing it here first? Um. So yeah. Also, the fucking the recordings go so fast that it only makes sense to do it because it's insane how fast this goes. So Unchained is stupid. It's very dumb. So normal line, go into tour guide, uh, Yama first to chain block. Shavar set a trap. This to me, so this is the part that's stupid, right? I'm gonna talk about this for a second. Sharvara is a really dumb card because it gives this deck a one card, and it probably shouldn't have a one card combo. This deck should probably not have one. Being able to set a trap and then Yama grab a Ruha and a Ruha do everything, like it's obscene. But here, like the board's not gonna look great. It's gonna look kind of gross. It doesn't actually get much better than this. I'll just let it play. But I Prosper. I should not have Prosp. I did not realize at first. Should not have Prospeed. Completely useless because the way that I play this out, it just makes sense. So here I just add the trap. It's okay that I did it, but I do lose like resources here, and this deck doesn't really want to lose its extra. Even like access code, you don't go into it all that often, but when you do, it matters a lot. So don't prosper in this deck unless you literally have nothing. But here I set the Vice King. A whole bunch of shit happened because this recording is really fast. But Sarama set the escape, which is why I did not need to search the trap. But I should have realized, so I can go here. I should have realized that I was just gonna do the Vice King stuff. So what that means is that I should have like grabbed like Thrust or probably Book of Moon is more likely because that is way better here. But I was not thinking far enough ahead, so that's on me. But like this is the end board. This is the board that I go for like 99% of the time. It's super low to the ground, super low resources, even though it loads up your graveyard. I will say, uh, getting a blue dog, I have it in my hand here, so it's kind of awkward, but getting a blue dog in rotation early on, really fucking good. The chances that you like get blown out are really, really low with this deck. That's sort of like one of its big, like, I on to me, it's one of its big like draws is that you can't really get blown out on Unchained. You have so much recursion, so much like just free summons, floats. Your traps are really good. You're not going to get blown out. So setting up for turn 3 makes sense. Something you want to do. Blue dog going like blue dog on the second turn. Insane. This card is fucking wild. And this is what I mean when I was saying that just giving Unchained blue dog is really fucking strong, but then giving them Sharvara and Yama at the same time, deck is broken. Deck is fucking broken. It's broken. So I'm not gonna pay too much attention to what they're doing because this stuff is really bad. The horror stuff I've been playing against it a lot, and like casual, it's really bad. This stuff sucks. It doesn't do anything, but it's a decent showing. So basically, Unchained is really bad into decks that make one threat and only one threat. They're really good into a deck that is sort of centered around two pieces. This is probably one of the better showings because it's new and like so much of the power is put into the sarcophagus. But basically, normally what I would do is I would just out the sarcophagus playing Unchained. I'm gonna shotgun Blue Dog. I don't normally do that, but Blue Dog going to Unicorn, spin the sarcophagus is fucking insane in this deck, and it's why Blue Dog is so crazy, or blue. I don't know what you. This is Blue Dog. This is Blue Dog. It's all the same shit. But the deck is crazy because you're able to go 1 for 2, a lot, like a lot, super consistently going 1 for 2. Your trap is a 1 for 1, but is technically a 1 for 2 if you can afford the discard because you're summoning Abominable. It's stupid. I'm gonna let this play out because it's gonna go very fast. But Unicorn, spin, they set 2. I hear this is why Blue Dog in hand is awkward, but not horrible. So here, obviously, I'm gonna summon. Uh, wait, no, what? Oh no, okay. I discarded the unicorn. That's what happened. I thought I discarded it for the abominable that I summoned here. But I popped this. I've never seen this card before. This card doesn't exist in my head, but it resets itself. It's like Lost Wind. So Sarama is going to summon. Or no, Yama. Okay, I forgot how I resolved this. Yama is going to summon Sharvara. I do this for a very specific reason. It will make sense later. Canopic Protector is going to set itself. Summon Trap, summon Abominable. A-Bomb. Discard Trap, pop Canopic Protector. I figured that this card is less important than this card because I have knowledge that this card is going to summon this the Aegis of Horus. This card doesn't do anything. These cards are bad. Again, cannot stress enough. Horus is not good. Don't play these cards. The only reason why you would ever play them is because of Sarcophagus, and the Sarcophagus is honestly not as strong as you want it to be. It's way too easily outed. The cards that protect it are really shit. It's a whole other thing. But I kind of get... They basically... I figured it was going to be a way to summon something. Call It Haunted is really bad, though. So here, this is why Blue Dog is crazy, because Blue Dog can pop Sharvara when you summon it on your next turn. And this is a very cute interaction. It's a very fun line. But basically, Sharvara sets a trap, and Shyama is, in my opinion, it doesn't really make, like, the wording on it is a little, it's a little weird. Basically, you could target a fiend or a face-down card you control, and you can destroy it. Oh, no, it's the first one. You can target one card you control, destroy it, then target a spell trap. So it's a little weird, and it's weird because it's completely generic. Right? You can target one card you control, and that could be a monster or spell or trap. And then you could target another spell trap. So that means that you could target like one of your twins and then your spell trap. You can target one of your spell traps and destroy their spell trap. It's weird. It's very flexible. It's just really like sort of weird to get out because you can't summon it from your hand. It can only be summoned from graveyard. That's why it's sort of awkward to draw. But here, it's fucking wild. Because obviously Call of the Haunted is a funny card, but I popped my trap, popped their Call of the Haunted, and then now there's game. There are so many permutations to the thing that I just did. If I had prosed for Book of Moon, that's even more interaction. Obviously the way that I'm playing, it's going to be a little bit more informed by the fact that Horus cards are really bad. And generally speaking, people who are playing Horus cards aren't playing them in archetypes that would benefit. They're just playing Horus, and it's really shit. So I'm gonna shock on all my interaction. Usually I wouldn't even use the Yama until the very, very end. I would usually chain it to the trap, essentially. I would chain it to the escape, popping my own card, and then I would summon Abominable, and then Yama would trigger there, so just to kind of layer what I'm doing. You end up with the same thing, right? Like I would ultimately have the same sort of end board where I would summon Sharvara off of Yama, but using Yama really early means that you don't have the opportunity to bring back your Blue Dog, and you kind of want that because the chance that like they normal summon something, they hit over your Blue Dog, it gets destroyed by battle, Yama triggers, summon back Blue Dog, and now they've completely wasted their battle phase trying to out a card that they couldn't have outed in the first place. So it's just about like having that kind of foreknowledge that Yama's fucking insane if you hold it. I think there are some lines though where you can Griffin lock people. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm pretty sure there's a Griffin lock somewhere in this deck. Griffin lock is kind of gimmicky and not good, but I mean, it's a lock, so who cares? But yeah, this deck is broken. It's fucking stupid. It's really good. I'm still learning it. I think there's a lot of stuff that I don't like have like a super great grasp on. But it's dumb. It's so dumb. I love it. I fucking love it. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Wow, this was 10 minutes long. This is not what I wanted. Well, oops.